It really is a very great pleasure to me to introduce this video of your graduation. We hope it will provide a good memento for you and your family of this happy occasion. And in particular, we hope it will remind you of friends and places that you've got to know in your years here. We also hope that it will reinforce your feeling, which I'm sure is thoroughly deserved, of pleasure and pride at your achievement in graduating from this university. Now, the University of Manchester, like all universities in the United Kingdom, need their graduates very much. We need you to carry our reputation to the four corners of the world. This is a role that perhaps was allowed to lapse somewhat in the recent past, but we are now working here in Manchester very hard to try to bring our graduates into the family. To this end, we are developing and will send to you from time to time a magazine called Manchester Graduate. This will tell you quite a lot of what's going on and what are the new developments in your university. I hope you will receive it and enjoy reading it. The university's come an enormous way since John Owens founded his college down in the centre of the town in 1851. The university has grown and its reputation has expanded. That reputation is very much in the hands of its graduates.
It is my privilege on this important occasion to offer to all visitors to the university a very warm welcome. The support given to students by their parents, spouses, relations and friends has been fundamental to them. I have no way of knowing the level of support or sacrifice you have provided, but for our part we are grateful. The University of Manchester is one of the great British civic universities and is the largest university outside London, having some 11,000 full-time students, over 2,000 staff, and occupying an area of 99 acres within the Manchester Education Precinct. The origin of the university lay in Owens College, founded in 1851, with a legacy of £96,942, 1 shilling and twopence, from a Manchester businessman called John Owens. The size and complexity of the present university is such that a sum equal to the whole of the original legacy is currently expended in less than half a day. Now, universities are communities in which teachers and students are involved in a process of continuous learning, and they occupy a very special place in society. Perhaps contrary to popular belief, universities are not ivory towers insulated from the harsh realities of the world. Many of them were set up for very practical purposes. The ancient universities of Europe were, after all, set up to promote the training of the clergy, doctors and lawyers. In practice, every institution of higher learning exists because of social demands. More than a century ago, that is when Manchester University was being established, Alfred Marshall described education as a national investment. Rather more recently, Peter Drucker indicated that education was a crucial type of investment and that a highly educated man has become the central resource of today's society. The supply of such men and women being a true measure of the potential of society. While universities exist because of social demand, their quality depends partly on how well they fulfil these demands, while at the same time maintaining a balance between the technological and vocational on one hand, and language and literature on the other hand. The role of universities must continue to be the shaping of people's minds, not of course in what they think, but in the way they do it. There can be no doubt that the majority of aspirants for higher education regard universities as their first choice. And equally, as shown in a recent independent opinion poll, no support in any age group, religion or social class for any further reduction in government spending on universities. The degrees which will be awarded today are not just a qualification, they are evidence of ability, the ability to learn and think for yourselves. As the form and content of even the most traditional jobs change, the ability to learn and relearn becomes vitally important. Your education is aimed at the cultivation of the proper state of mind to question existing notions and accept new ideas, since your disciplines are all at risk in this rapidly changing society. It's not surprising, therefore, to find an appreciable presence today of those who are taking postgraduate qualifications. You have added greatly to your own knowledge, and for those taking research-based degrees, to the sum of human knowledge. Some of you, whether taking first or postgraduate degrees, are from overseas and will shortly be returning home. The university values greatly the contributions you have made to university life in the mutual understanding such contact between people of differing nations brings. The associations you have formed in learning and in friendship will form a permanent bond with Manchester. The period over which you have all been studying has been a testing period and one of great financial stringency for us. Since 1980, universities have suffered a financial cut in government grant by 20% in real terms. Just a little less for Manchester University because of the high overall quality of our research as judged by the National Research Evaluation Exercise. If continued at the present rate, the cuts will reach 30% by 1990. I wonder how many in this audience would relish the prospect of budgeting for their business or household on such a basis. Over the same period, the value of the student maintenance grant has fallen by some 17%, and I'm sure I don't need to spell out the serious implications of this, especially to those who have had to borrow heavily from those who are only too willing to lend. Present government policy is to cut investment in higher education in line with a long past fall in the birth rate. The continuation of this can only result in the acceptance of a slow decline into national mediocrity and incompetence. The provision of adequate investment in higher education and research is crucial to the national interest and is a basic responsibility of government. It's noticeable that the participation rate in higher education in this country is already significantly lower than, for example, that of Japan and the United States. Such a loss of opportunity of higher education is a loss to the whole of society and will surely diminish potential national wealth. Despite these severe problems, and as a result of careful husbandry, there have been a number of encouraging developments, such as the recognition at the national level of the continuing quality of our research, a major new initiative in biological sciences, and the institution of part-time undergraduate degree courses. These and continuing education courses of various types will be of increasing importance in the community. These developments, together with others, such as, for example, the establishment of new chairs in microelectronics and molecular biology, and of a Centre for the Study of Ageing, and the creation of the Manchester Science Park on the west side of the university campus, will further the existing links with the city, the region and its industry, and continue to contribute to the national interest. Thus, in adjusting to an imposed situation, the university is at the same time responding to the needs of society. You, as graduates of the university, will similarly meet the need for adjustment to change in your chosen careers, perhaps many times. We hope and trust that your education will be equal to this role. Experience tells us that for many of you, reliance on re-education through professional literature and associations will be the principal means available. For others, a return to this or some other institute of higher learning, perhaps to seek further advanced qualifications, will be the way forward. In conclusion, I would like to point out that while today marks the achievements of those about to graduate, it is also a very happy occasion for the academic staff of the university on seeing their labours brought to fruition. May I offer all of you my congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Helen Rose McConaughey. John Joseph MacDonald. Abdul Qadir Noor Hussain. Ivan Gordon Tucker. On behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master in Education, Richard John Appleton. John Ap Thomas. Arthur Benson. James Edward George Boot. Cherry Alison Broadhurst. Irene Collier. Michael Peter Cooper. Keith Dale. Gordon Deakin. Geraldine Margaret French. Patricia Mary Fletcher. Christopher John Foy. Anthony William Hardy. Louis Frederick Harris. Francis Joseph Hennessy. Fatima Abdul Azim Hindi. Dorinda Ann James. Monica Mary Jones.
Thank you.
Stephen Ellis Lomas. Michael Maloney.
Congratulations.
William Peter Massam.
Congratulations.
John Meadows.
Congratulations.
Patrick Joseph Moran.
Congratulations.
Gary John Mottering.
Congratulations.
David Michael Parkin.
Congratulations.
Paula Mary Pope.
Well done.
Carol Richardson.
Well done. Congratulations.
Margaret Mary Ricketts.
Well done.
Joan Aitken Roberts.
Congratulations.
Ashby Wynne Rowlands. Cosine Shah. Martin Stewart Smith. Wendy Taylor. William Leslie Williams. Michael Wilshire. Pro Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Philosophy, John Stephen Brooke. Michael Paul Doyle.
Well done.
Stephen Robert Lister.
Congratulations. Very well done.
To Pro Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Combined Studies, Alison Rosemary Moore.
Well done. Congratulations.
Leslie Diane Barker.
Congratulations. Well done.
Mary Elizabeth Beamish.
Well done. Congratulations.
Julie Margaret Gibb.
Congratulations. Well done.
Julie Claire Liddell.
Congratulations. Well done.
Denise Montgomery.
Well done. Congratulations.
Vivian Mary Ogg.
Well done. Congratulations.
Siobhan Ann Riordan.
Well done. Congratulations.
Claire Elizabeth Rule.
Well done. Congratulations.
Ingrid Patricia Sims.
Well done. Congratulations.
Paula Louise Waterhouse.
Well done. Congratulations.
Rachel Sarah Elwood.
Well done. Congratulations.
Nicola Ann Frost.
Well done. Congratulations.
Deborah Ireland.
Well done. Congratulations.
Deborah Sharon Israel.
Well done. Congratulations.
Andrea Joan Keir.
Congratulations. Well done.
Beverly Jane Van.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Karen Ann White.
Congratulations.
Hazel Catherine Wright. And for the ordinary degree of Bachelor of Arts in Combined Studies, Sarah Hatfield.
Well done. Congratulations.
Gabrielle Florence Swiatek.
Congratulations. Very well done. Are you all right for the step?
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Speech Pathology, Jane Louise Clark.
Well done. Congratulations.
Rachel Ann Henry.
Well done. Congratulations.
Helen Frieda Reisman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Tracy Deborah Reason.
Very well done. Good work.
Susan Caroline Roberts.
Well done. Congratulations.
Alison Elizabeth Swan.
Well done. Congratulations.
Anita Treadwell.
Well done. Congratulations.
Janet Elizabeth Turner.
Congratulations. Well done.
Patricia Sarah Wilson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Susan Lynn Addlestone.
Well done. Congratulations.
Susan Elizabeth Howarth.
Congratulations. Well done.
Carolyn Mary Otway.
Well done. Congratulations.
Alma Patterson.
Well done. Congratulations.
Olwyn Rees.
Well done. Congratulations.
Catherine Margaret Seaton.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jacqueline Ann Smith.
Well done. Congratulations.
Catherine Margaret Sweatman.
Well done. Congratulations.
Judith Ann Turner.
Well done. Congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Music with honours, Jeremy Paul Moore. Sarah Catherine Ruth Buckley.
Congratulations. Well done.
Shirley Ann Giles.
Well done. Congratulations.
Michaela Dawn Haslam.
Well done. Congratulations.
Ruth Hilda Norris.
Well done. Congratulations.
Theodore John Travis. Carol Mary Brown.
Congratulations. Well done.
Elizabeth Jane Cowdery.
Well done. Congratulations.
Vanessa Rose Margaret Davis.
Well done.
Claire Louise Hockridge.
Congratulations. Well done.
Amanda Karen Jenkins.
Well done. Congratulations.
Catherine Elizabeth Jones.
Well done. Congratulations.
Dinah Lofthouse.
Well done. Congratulations.
Joan Heather Morris.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kim Leslie Porter.
Well done. Congratulations.
Monica Smith.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sarah Ann Walters.
Well done. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Music, Felicity Adelaide Morgan.
Well done. Congratulations.
Your pardon. Catherine Finlay.
Well done. Leave the squad there.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the Bachelor of Arts with Joint Honours, Andrew Gerard Dickinson.
Congratulations.
Sarah Elverson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Debbie Jacqueline Gardiner.
Congratulations. Well done.
James Edward Hale.
Well done. Congratulations.
Janet Margaret Hall.
Well done. Congratulations.
Charles Stewart Horton.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sally Elizabeth Hume.
Congratulations.
Michelle Pickering.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sarah Thorington.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sarah Jane Whitlock.
Well done. Congratulations.
Cecile Diane Wright.
Well done. Congratulations.
Susan Helen Anderson.
Well done. Congratulations.
Julia Helen Chambers.
Congratulations. Well done.
Bridget Ellen Gallagher.
Congratulations. Well done.
Barbara Miller.
Well done. Congratulations.
Andrew Peter Nielsen.
Well done.
Emma Jane Thompson.
Congratulations. Well done.
John Turner.
Congratulations.
Melanie Jane Webster.
Congratulations. Well done. Very well done.
And for the ordinary degree of Bachelor of Arts, Simon John Holden.
Well done.
For Diane
Congratulations.
Valerie Kerslake.
Congratulations. Well done.
Henry William Leyland.
Congratulations. Well done.
Debbie Mary Robinson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jonathan Tingay.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Turner.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Wallace.
Well done. Congratulations.
Stuart William Chatterton.
Well done. Congratulations.
Catherine Ann Hall.
Well done. Congratulations.
Margaret Mary Joyce.
Well done. Congratulations.
Nora Teresa Joyce.
Congratulations. Well done.
Regina Yuk Leung Ko.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sean Patrick Laverty.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jacqueline Ann Liversey.
Congratulations. Well done.
Diane Elizabeth Alcock.
Congratulations. Well done.
Suzanne Michelle Antonovitz.
Well done. Congratulations.
Julie Bates.
Congratulations. Well done.
Helen Margaret Booth.
Well done. Congratulations.
Eileen Mary Campbell.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ian Andrew Clark.
Well done. Congratulations.
Paul Gerard Colbinson.
Good work. Well done.
Sean Connolly.
Well done. Congratulations.
Vincent James Connolly.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Marie Cook.
Well done. Congratulations.
Diane Marie Cuddy.
Well done. Congratulations.
Helen Margaret Darwin.
Congratulations. Well done.
Peter John Davis. Margaret Helen Dunn.
Well done. Congratulations.
Michelle Maria Fagan.
Congratulations.
Anne Helen Gidley.
Well done. Congratulations.
Diana Lorraine Gorolik.
Congratulations. Well done.
William James Hanna.
Congratulations.
Andrew Charles Harrison.
Well done. Congratulations.
Melanie Claire Horton. Loretta Aisha Imamzadeh. Terence Clifford King. Anthony David Leslie. Philip James MacDonald, Gerard Anthony Patrick McGarry, Louise Jane Mather,
Congratulations. Well done.
Eileen Miller,
Congratulations. Well done.
David Paul Moorhead,
Congratulations. Well done.
Eileen Maria Moran,
Well done. Congratulations.
John Myers,
Congratulations.
Margaret Pauline Teresa Nolan,
Well done. Congratulations.
Neil Patrick O'Brien,
Congratulations.
Anne Marie O'Neill,
Congratulations.
Annette Margaret Patterson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Deborah Tina Pickering,
Well done. Congratulations.
Joanna Mary Purnell,
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Andrew Scally, Sandra Elizabeth Sharp,
Congratulations.
Harris Rupert Fitzgerald Stennett,
Well done. Congratulations.
Sharon Elizabeth Tickle,
Well done. Congratulations.
Maria Sarah Toy,
Well done. Congratulations.
Frances Karen Rebecca Walker,
Well done. Congratulations.
Shirley Wellens,
Well done. Congratulations.
Michael Leslie White,
Congratulations. Well done.
Karen Ann Wilde-Smith,
Congratulations. Well done.
Cherry Ann Williams,
Congratulations. Well done.
Pamela Doreen Wilson,
Congratulations. Well done.
and for the degree of Bachelor of Education with Honours, David Henry Hollinson, Teresa Mary Price,
Congratulations. Well done.
Karen Elaine Robson, Simon John Rylance,
Congratulations.
Anthony James Tokarski,
Congratulations. Well done.
Catherine Maria Walker,
Congratulations. Well done.
Gerard Ball,
Congratulations.
Pauline Cox,
Congratulations. Well done.
Leslie Ann Hall,
Congratulations. Well done.
Deborah Margaret Halliwell,
Congratulations. Well done.
Marion Claire Harper,
Congratulations. Well done.
Susan Margaret Hogan,
Congratulations. Well done.
David Norman Jackson,
Well done. Congratulations.
Philip Leslie Jaggers,
Well done. Congratulations.
Anne Claire Lansley,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicholas Hugh Lee,
Well done. Congratulations.
Brian Nigel Levy,
Congratulations. Well done.
Claire Elizabeth Mannix,
Well done. Congratulations.
John Richard Nelson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sheborn Mary Bernadette O'Donnell,
Congratulations. Well done.
John Frank Rothwell,
Well done. Congratulations.
Nicola Russell,
Well done. Congratulations.
Angela Maria Vukovic,
Congratulations. Very well done.
Julie Ann Bagnall,
Congratulations. Very well done.
Caroline Ann Burton,
Good work. Congratulations.
Timothy John Dolan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jill Howarth,
Congratulations. Well done.
Stefan Kazimierz Klidzia,
Well done. Congratulations.
Andrew David MacDonald,
Well done. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Ann Rowe,
Well done. Congratulations.
Jonathan Patrick Tierney,
Well done. Congratulations.
Julian Neil Whitaker, Mark Enrico Tremontin,
Good work. Congratulations.
Stephen Eric Grimshaw,
Well done. Congratulations.
William Hayes,
Congratulations.
Nicholas Paul Ho, Mark Brian Reagan, Erica Rogerson,
Well done. Congratulations.
Ian Paul Batterton,
Well done. Congratulations.
Amanda Romaine Beardmore,
Good work. Congratulations.
Maria Bernadette Collins,
Well done. Congratulations.
Caroline Jane Dawson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Anthony Paul Hennigan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Michael Madden,
Well done. Congratulations.
Angela Newbury,
Well done. Congratulations.
Bernadette Mary Prenton,
Well done. Congratulations.
Angela Margaret Regan,
Well done. Congratulations.
Gary Francis Wilson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Tracy Challender, Christopher
Congratulations. Well done.
Connaughton,
Good work. Congratulations.
Helen Mary Cowan,
Good work. Congratulations.
Marie Grant,
Well done. Congratulations.
Paul Hives, Christopher Kevin O'Shaughnessy,
Well done. Congratulations.
John Gerard Riley,
Congratulations. Well done.
Alison Jane Scott.
Congratulations. Well done.
Paul Skelly.
Good work. Congratulations.
Catherine Jane Volbarth.
Well done.
Martin Johnston Walker.
Good work. Congratulations.
And for the ordinary degree of Bachelor of Science, Maria Louise Andrews.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jane Helen Dearden.
Well done. Congratulations.
Barbara Hogarth. Nadine Ann Martin.
Well done. Congratulations.
Helen Morgan.
Congratulations. Well done.
Geraldine Ann Murphy.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lata Patel.
Well done. Congratulations.
Stephanie Jane Taylor.
Well done. Congratulations.
Catherine Mary Ashley.
Congratulations. Well done.
Philip Anthony Colwick.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jane Mary Irwin.
Congratulations. Well done.
Suzanne Marie Minchell.
Good work. Congratulations.
Ian Eric Sim.
Good work. Congratulations.
Michael Robert Ager.
Well done. Congratulations.
Alison June Butterfield.
Well done. Congratulations.
Philip Paul Fahey.
Congratulations.
Stephen Fernley.
Congratulations. Well done.
Barbara Jane Howard.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Marie Kelly.
Congratulations. Well done.
Mark Gerard Simerson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jasbir Siroya.
Congratulations. Well done.
Paulette Gabrielle Smith.
Congratulations. Well done.
Peter Robert Carmel Thompson.
Good work. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Jane Whitehead.
Congratulations. Well done.
Salva sit universitas nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantes consurgamus.
Now, perhaps a final word. This university, like many others, has had a pretty hard time over the last few years, largely because of the cutback in government funding. This has caused great pain and great difficulty. And we can foresee that there are going to be major changes in the university system across the country. But equally, we have very great confidence that we can confront these and come forward with important innovations and new solutions. There is great optimism in this university. And we rely to a great extent on you, our graduates, to back us in this new enterprise. So now, congratulations and good luck. I hope everything goes very well with you.